By the time you end your first semester, everyone's probably going to be talking about where they're applying, where they're going to work, what they want to do.
Okay, internships.
Everyone has told you that internships are really important and that as a law student, you need to do the right internships at the right time.
You can intern at an NGO, you can intern at a litigation firm, you can intern at a corporate law firm.
So basically the idea of internships is that you should gain some kind of practical experience while studying law.
What you will learn in that 1 month of working wherever it is, whether it's lawyers' chambers or it's a law firm, you're going to end up learning a lot more than you probably would have in an entire trimester.
What you study in your law school would be more of theoretical knowledge.
But the reason that is that it's hands-on experience, and that is extremely valuable.
Because as you guys will realize over a period of time that a lot of things that we study are mostly theoretical and we don't have a first-hand knowledge of observing how it happens in the real world.
Because it gives you a taste of your professional life.
So when you intern at a particular firm, you realize what kind of job it really is and what kind of job you are meant for.
They help you gauge what you really are interested in. For example, it might help you narrow down whether you're interested in doing corporate law or whether you're interested in litigating.
When do you start worrying about them?
As a first-year law student, one keeps on doubting their own ability to be of assistance to an office.
I don't know any law. I don't have anything on my CV. So how am I supposed to get an internship?
And also in your first year, the idea of not doing an internship might be tempting, considering you're new in college, you might not want to work that fast.
Because in your first year, you haven't learned procedure or you haven't learned the basics of law.
These are all very reasonable doubts.
But it's generally good to get an idea of what it's like to work in your first semester itself, considering this is the only time where you will be able to experiment with what you do.
Maybe with a newspaper or with the NGO, so that you can have a bit of fun and also you can gain a perspective of how the law might be operating outside law school.
Working in an NGO or such a similar organization after your first year, even after your second year, is not something that's going to prejudice your career later on.
But my basic suggestion is just try and do multiple types of internships.
Let's take the example of interning with a litigator in, let's say, the district court or the high court. Over there, in my first year, I was able to go through the files, summarize the judgments, summarize the facts in the file, and then brief my senior on those facts itself. He did not expect me to give legal answers, but in discussing the facts and the case laws with my seniors itself, I was able to try and appreciate and understand the law at play. And so therefore that was something which as a first year I was able to appreciate.
Do not think that you have to do a maximum number of internships in the shortest possible time. Quality is often, in my experience at least, I would think more important than quantity when it comes to internships.